Hey, what's up, people? Welcome. We are gonna get into some foodie beauty content. I think I'm gonna add on to this. But, excuse me for a second here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna add on to this. Does a mukbang. And then we're gonna get into some Cyrax because it seems Musimu has contacted Cyrax. So let's look into that. Um, yeah, I think I need to talk about that because that's quite important, isn't it? All right, people. Thanks for joining me. This was very impromptu. Why? Because uh, I have a very busy day. That's why, and I'm gonna keep having very busy days. So a lot of this stuff will indeed be impromptu. Sometimes, like the scheduled ones, I'll be on schedule for, but other times it's like I'll try my best. So this was from 7 hours ago. My favorite Kuwaiti meal, chicken majbous, and she's had majbous before. And if you don't know what majbous is, uh, hmm, well, I guess you can Google it. But yeah, majbous is a pretty common dish. Like a lot of people are is eating majbous. I mean, come on. Yeah, but it's also called chicken kabsa. So you might know it from as chicken kabsa versus majbous or mashbous. It's also called, yeah, like it's spelled MACHBOOS or MACH, BOUS or chicken kabsa. So it's pretty much a rice dish made with either lamb or chicken, lamb and chicken being on top or the bottom. So yeah, Majin Buu's Dragon Ball, Majin Buu. Well, I guess yeah, you could say it's Dragon Ball. I was gonna, yeah, yeah. I mean, like Buu is still pretty relevant in Dragon Ball. Candy Apple, what's up? Kelly Wade, Marie, how you doing? Mindful, Edna, Mary Beth, Nicole E, DG, Honeydew, what's up? Life of Lindsay, how you doing? DG, what's up? What's up? What's up? And Nancy Jennings, Lucy, Jamie Katz, welcome. Observant, hi there, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, so let me get into this. Let me share my screen. And don't you guys worry, I'm still gonna do the 8 p.m. stream. That's 8 p.m. EST. I gotta do that stream because we gotta go over that CP folder stuff. Because I find it flagrantly hypocritical that somebody opens up a folder titled CP, which of course is child prawn, but yeah, coming at me with bullshit. So stay tuned for that. And we're gonna get into this right now. Let's go. Hey, holy water.
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Look at the cat. Time to go bye bye. Thanks, babe. You're welcome. She knows I have chickens, so she's like, ooh. Hello, Beezers. Did you?
No, we do know, but we don't care. So let's go.
On my soup, my bread bowl.
I really like the
Okay,
bread
guys,
bowl.
I have my favorite food here. Some of my favorite food
All right,
from
let's go.
the Middle East. And making sure my hijab covers my sideburns. All right, so I have first to start some lentil soup and chicken majbous today. I'm sorry, but I was craving it, so I'm going to have it. It's very healthy as long as I don't, eat the whole thing in one sitting, which, I won't. So, bismillah. And no, I don't have my ring. It's in the kitchen. I know. I feel like I have to say that because people will be like, "Oh no, where's her ring?" Okay. All right.
All right, there you go.
So you pour it in this bread bowl that's
what's
like
up?
made fresh to order. Well, I don't know to order, but they make a bunch of bread bowls and it's delicious. I wish you guys could eat with me and try all this stuff.
Facts, life, Lindsay.
And I
Big
have
facts.
some a nice tea, mixed fruits flavor. I also have a water. And that's about it. All right, let's try this. Yummy soup. Yum. I know I've eaten this many times, but I mean, like, I'm just having dinner with you guys, so I'm not gonna like seek out something specific to eat for just a mukbang. So, bye.
How entertaining this is.
This soup literally is like a bowl of comfort. I love homemade lentil soup.
Well.
And this fresh bread, you can't beat it. They also have like cream of chicken and I don't know, something else like shrimp soup or something. But I can never like their lentil soup is so good. Whoops. Pretty much any lentil soup I've had here in Kuwait has been amazing.
Mon says, if I ate like her, I'd be dead. Indeed.
So,
I think a lot of us would. I don't know what it is, but
indeed,
she's been
Rooney.
running good.
Mmm. Yeah, chicken MAJBOUS. It's a Kuwaiti dish. One of my favorites. I love kabsa too.
Buy her a bib. Yep. See the curtains? I did take notice of the curtains.
So good.
Because typically we wouldn't be this low down. Typically we'd be higher up, right? So what's with the change in angle?
I ate half, so I'm going to save half. Try not to eat the whole thing. But I'm scraping out the bread that's, I don't want to say it's soggy, so. Mm.
Well then.
Bread bowl soup makes me think of Panera bread. What about you guys?
True DG.
All right, now, why are there weird lines in my video? Okay, I'm so sorry about that, guys. There was like weird lines in my video. All right, so I'll save some of that. I have to finish my. I have to do laundry so bad. Apparently,
Hey,
you can
Gwinnett.
tell. I wear this shirt a lot.
Yeah, you
All right.
do. Wow.
Okay, so
You would have thought that was the main meal. Okay.
guys,
We got the MAJBOUS, aka the kapsa.
I know I'm weird sniffing bread, but one of the best things about bread is the smell, like fresh bread. I hate the way they wrap this. The only problem I have is the plastic. I mean, they do it so that it doesn't leak because, you know, which I get, but. Oh, okay. MAJBOUS. Chicken MAJBOUS. So it's like half a chicken with saffron rice. It has like raisins and some kind of like, I don't know what these little things are. Mm. And we have Gerger.
That is a big
I don't like
bowl.
eating Gerger. I'll
Really
have a little
big
bit.
bowl.
That's good for you. It's good for me.
Yeah, I think this is more like a family size serving, at least the very least for two people, with considerable appetites. Some people might say for four.
Their pickles. Excuse me. Their pickles are the best pickles. I've said this a million times. Mm. All right. I'm going to take half and leave half. Okay. All right. Okay.
Like watching Flintstone eat.
I'm actually going to just portion that out.
Wow, you think she'd do this beforehand? Shocking at the clumsiness. Or not.
They give you so much rice. It's so crazy. Really. Even this is still too much, but okay. This is good for now.
And you put it on the floor.
You know, whatever.
What is up with her putting like everything on the floor?
Then we have some mabuch. Mm, spicy. And we have some dakus, the tomato garlic sauce I love that they serve with most dishes here.
Do they recycle in Kuwait? Somebody asked that question. Nancy, they do. They do recycle plastic in Kuwait, but there are issues because only a few companies do recycle in Kuwait. And there's many other problems regarding the recycling system. But at the end of the day, Kuwait does recycle.
Okay. This is literally like 3 meals, I swear. Definitely could be 3 meals or so, at least. Okay, let's eat. So, I was scrolling TikTok, story of my life, and completely avoiding my responsibilities. No,
Yeah,
I know I looked like I was sick yesterday or like I was sad.
I think she was
I was just really
ignoring.
low on energy, like I am now. But I put makeup on so I don't look it.
Okay, what's up?
Yesterday I had no makeup on. The past couple of days, I don't know. I've just been feeling really
What's up, Burberry? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
low on energy. Hopefully that changes soon. Remember I told you about the woman I used to work with? She was training me and she would eat the chicken bones. And
Right, Becca Boo. This is what bothers me because she does this mukbang thing for how long? For years, she's been doing mukbang practically almost when she started. She didn't start with mukbang. She started with other things. People think it was makeup, but it was actually gameplay tutorials, then the makeup, and then the mukbangs. It does also kill me that she just doesn't portion out her meals before filming. Like we don't need a food unboxing each and every single time. Put it on real plates, use real cutlery, eat your food with some manners and grace, and then boom, it's done. A work in progress says filter is working overtime. Exactly. Hilarious. Watch it. Try to. Yeah, I mean, but we can only watch her for what, like a minute and a half tops, if that. And that's her like really slowing down and complaining. She can't do anything for an extended period of time in
she
terms of
had this like
exercise.
obsession with chicken dinners, kind of like me. Now, she would every time she would like it grossed me out. Like it just I'm trying to eat and the sound of her crunching on the bones was unnerving a bit. No offense to her, but so I was like, "Hey, if you like the bones, whatever." But every lunch hour would come and she'd turn to me and do the same thing. She'd go, "I'm thinking chicken from blah blah blah." I don't even remember where. This is when I worked in Cornwall, and they do have some good chicken places there. Anyway,
That would feed you for 4 days. Yeah.
I would be like, "No, let's get pizza." Anyway, I came across a story that's kind of viral. You probably heard about this. But like, what would you do in this situation? There's this woman. This controversy about this woman not giving up her seat to a mother with two kids because she wanted to sit near her kids. Okay, so here's the situation.
Hey, Mariel
Excuse
Soul,
me. This
what's up?
businesswoman specifically booked a seat in the window because she gets motions, like she gets kind of like sick, feels nauseous in the middle seat or any other seat except for the window. And she hadn't slept, and she had a big presentation after she would be off, like after she would arrive at her destination. So she wanted to get some sleep on the plane and rest. And she wouldn't be able to do that on pretty much any other seat. So she booked a window seat, paid for it. When she got to her seat, she noticed that there was someone sitting in it. Um,
DG says, so her being lightheaded and out of breath means her heart isn't pumping enough blood.
and
Hmm.
she, at first, she was just like, "Oh, I think you're sitting in my seat," kind of thing.
Mrs. Carlett says that story was from July 10th. Interesting.
And apparently, she was met with like the attitude of like, "Oh, you want to sit here?" And the woman was like, "Yeah, I want to sit," and she just thought that was weird. Like, I want to sit in the seat I paid for, kind of thing. So then the woman who was sitting in her seat, asked her, "Do you mind if we switch seats? Because I want to sit beside my two kids." Now, her kids apparently looked to be around, I think they were like they thought they were like 11. One was 11 and one was 15. So, I mean, they're not young. But anyway, so the woman said, "Well, I can switch seats with you only if you have a window seat to just trade me, you know? But all the woman could offer,
Yeah, Mons, a lot of people are speculating that Chantal is in Canada and these are recycled videos. I'm not too sure. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. Some people are made videos that I have not yet watched saying that she's most likely filming multiple mukbangs in the same day. But hasn't she actually said she has? She has said that a few times before where she'll, you know, tape. Can I even use tape these days? Like videograph her mukbangs more than one in a day and then put them out. Sometimes she'll not like an earlier or later one, so she won't put it out, but she does do that. So I don't know. Is she in Canada? I have no idea.
was a middle seat. So the woman declined. And she posted about this on TikTok because the woman begrudgingly went back to her seat but
ABC.
complained about it like the entire flight.
How you doing?
So she
That what's
posted
up?
on TikTok. This businesswoman said, "What would you do? Am I in the right kind of thing?" Like, leave your comments below on your opinion. My opinion is my humble opinion. I don't know what I would do. I think like the woman was in her right. I don't think that, you know, I think if you want to book a seat together, like if you want to sit together, you need to book together. I saw people say that, and it's so true. You have to be really careful when picking seats if you want to, worry about that. Now things happen. I don't know if something happened and her sweet seat got like she made a mistake.
Hey, Linda.
I've done that, and have asked to switch seats if it was possible. But I like if it was like I don't make like a big ordeal. Like I wouldn't begrudge the person sitting in the seat and complain the whole flight to them, you know? But I don't know. I think I would be like myself. It depends. Like as a bigger person personally, middle seats are not comfortable for me. Like so for that reason I would probably decline. But if I was like smaller, maybe I
Right.
would do it. If the kids were like young, I would do it for sure.
Monty may know about the eyes. Which eyes? Who's talking
If
about
the kids are
eyes?
preteens and teenagers, I'd be less likely to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the eyes spreading like a fish.
Especially if it was like you're paying for like a preferred seat or something.
Hey, Jackie G.
You know? I don't know. But based on those circumstances, I think the woman was like in her right to refuse.
I wonder if that lady could be like, "Hey, we have a situation here. Is anybody else wants to switch? I don't know, maybe a middle seat for a window seat because this lady wants to sit beside her two kids." I'm sure there's somebody that might or would be willing to switch. We have like a whole plane of people. All we got to do is ask. It doesn't hurt to ask anybody, everybody on the plane, if somebody wants to switch. There's nice people in the world, even though some of us might think, hey, the world's becoming a darker, more horrible place. There's still some good people out there.
A lot of people were saying that this woman was like entitled or using her kids to like sit where she wants. My favorite comfort food here, MAJBOUS.
She does eat rice a lot, and rice turns into sugar, and all that sugar will slow her down and gain her some weight. MNF says, lady had every right to decline that seat change. True. She paid for the seat.
Middle Eastern food is bae. I'm not really in the mood for like bitter greens, but they are good. Mm. Some foods I only eat when I'm in the mood for them.
Our bowels must be concrete with all that rice.
Or
Something
I
like
can
that.
only eat sushi. Sushi is like that for me. These greens also. So I don't know. That was just interesting because I was thinking like
Sandy Talk says her opinions because she's huge and needs two seats. I'm sure she's talking about this because, yeah, maybe she was about to hop on a flight. Maybe, kinda. I don't know. And was worried about the whole multiple seat issue because she seems to want to get away with booking one seat when she knows she needs two, and then somehow get away with getting two seats because then people get rearranged.
for the most part, people seem to have been defending her.
Mukbang bingo. Sounds like a good idea, celebrity juicer.
But maybe they're making a big deal, like to make a whole story, like just. But I get it. Like airplane etiquette is like a good subject to talk about. You know, like when to recline, when not to recline. There's like unwritten rules that you have to follow.
True, Cindy.
Do you guys recline your seats?
Gunaret says, could it be that the videos are pre-recorded because she's in hiding due to pissing too many people and they've tracked her down in Kuwait? Well, the last thing I heard was that Ala Shabib said she was still in Kuwait selling the SUV and she can't afford certain things. I mean, you're selling an SUV that you just got. You're going to lose quite a bit of money on that. Do I know where she is right now? I have no idea where she is right now. Zero idea. Yeah, but there is airplane etiquette. There is in terms of reclining a seat, when not to recline, when to recline, etc., etc., etc.
I usually don't. I don't think. Maybe like if the person's eating, definitely not. But usually the people that sit in front of me always recline, even if I'm eating. But I never say anything about it. I saw a video of some guy like rudely kicking this woman's seat because she was reclining. And the airline was like telling her she's causing a disturbance and to lift her seat. And I was like, why would you fabricate, like why would you make your seats, why would you have the option to recline your seats mechanically if you're not gonna like be allowed to use it? I don't know. Maybe to de-escalate, the guy was like really mad.
My bad. Okay. Hey, what's up, Silent Witness? I was gonna say, she has some sort of like texture issue when it comes to food. Not as severe as Pete's, and I wouldn't even say Pete's is that severe. I would say Pete's has a texture problem in certain types of foods, so he'll stay away. But with her, she does also have a texture problem with certain types of foods, so I think she stays away from certain things. Quinoa, I know for sure she stays away from. Hey, Lynn. Other thing, she said that yeah, if the texture is off or feels weird, she won't eat it. Pete's just makes shit up. I haven't watched Pete's in forever. Hound lover. I remember the days of covering Pete's with the cooking. The cooking was like funny and hilarious at times, but yeah, other times he really, show himself to have the ability to learn and get better. But we shall see. Sweet and low, what's going on? Chew at work, some sort of like issue.
I know you're thinking more rice, but like rice is like a Middle Eastern staple. You know, people here eat rice like every day.
And so what? It's just a nugget.
And they have so many different good kinds. Mm.
But she talks about the different kinds of rice, but doesn't she typically get like the long grain rice?
Anyway,
Okay, what kind of rice does she typically get?
looks like a
Like,
long grain basmati.
yeah,
Like
I was about to say that the typically long grain rice that you would get would be basmati or jasmine, right? But it seems that's like all she eats is basmati or jasmine rice rather than like the non long grain, like the short grain. Does she even eat brown or wild? Yeah, it's always long grain. Somebody who noticed that? I think it was Lindsay who noticed that it's always basmati or jasmine.
super long grain. So yeah, most Kuwaiti meals, rice dishes come with the dakus, mabuch, the greens, pickles, and it's very savory. The rice and the meat.
She eats rice because she can swallow it without chewing.
Mm,
Hey, Cypher, welcome.
okay.
Jackie G says she is determined to eat the entire bowl of rice. Well, she kind of portioned it out and put not even half, I would say maybe at most 40% of it on the table, which is a go to put in food right there. She should have just portioned it out before.
All right, guys. That's it for me. I'm full. I'm done. So I just want to thank you for having dinner with me. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Okay. Well, that ended abruptly. Okay. Well, then, what can I say? That was very uneventful. We're going to get into some of what happened last night. It seems Missy Moo is reaching out to Cyrax while Cyrax is being investigated by police for doing something with a dog to death. Are you serious? Wow. Okay. I don't even know what to say to this. Let's just get into this stuff. Missy Moo reaching out to Cyrax. Who would have thunk it? I mean, I would have thunk it that she would reach out to get some dirt on Marty. All right, so let's go, people. You missed all that. All right, well, we'll
It's
see. Let's
ongoing,
go.
but yeah, I figure we might as well listen to it and
Hey,
get to the
Stella.
bottom of this and form our own opinions. So
whatever I can, do to try to make this easier. Which again, I was actually just logging into Pacer to see.
Also, I do have some other good news.
What's up?
My buddy Saunders, he actually has a friend that
man, this actually so fucking boring. Man. Really is.
that guy's lawyer who actually works with Saunders on the side. My buddy Saunders actually paid for him as a secondary lawyer for me, so that once this main case gets taken care of, he can then come in and start the process with the whole cyberbullying and all that.
This is also fucking stupid.
That shit. So I've literally
I'm sorry.
got this shit set up to where these guys aren't going nowhere. Like they think they're running, but they're
What
not.
honeydew?
Beyond
Like,
retarded.
and this is what gets me. They think that all their little fucking clown shit is like, oh, we're gonna get you thrown in jail. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna post about it. Guess what? You guys posting about it just turns it back around on you, don't it?
Right. Hey, let me ask you a question.
So,
Remember we talked before about like again, you gotta understand. I'm like ultra, like fucking like
Missy looks like a Fashion Nova model.
conservative when it comes to like trust and like anything that's going on. And
Yeah.
did you figure out like I know the PC's there, I know it's working and everything like that.
Mary also says the dog Rax has now is Rugrat. He was a plump pup, but now he's really skinny. Sally also won't allow Rugrat into Rax's room. I wonder why. Ah, well, we kind of figured out why, because he does shit to dogs. That's
And
why.
again, believe me, I have I don't know. Either you're gonna trust me or not. Like I know that I'm a dick sometimes, but when it comes to like
Yeah.
you getting hurt or somebody fucking like like that's just that's just not me. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So um because like there's just this odd calm about fucking what's his face there. And so what did you do as far as um the links I sent you for the Trojan horse and the key logger like sniffers or whatever? Did you work on that?
Yeah.
Missy Moose born in the color of royalty. In actuality, the original color of that outfit she has on is black, but someone has overexposed this photo. So now the black outfit is actually showing up as purple. So if you want to see the original, was it is it on Funko Fester? Yeah, because it's Funko Festa labeled right there, right? Let me bring that up so that people are not confused by this because this looks a certain way, but it's just overexposure. And this is from a while ago, to be honest with you. This is not something that is new. That lingerie type of stuff, just like the beard. The beard isn't that Misimu has isn't new. She has had that beard for a while. So let me look it up. I did find it, but for some reason now I gotta look through to where the hell it is. All right, give me a second.
I went in, grabbed those. I did everything I needed to do, and it came back all solid.
Excellent. All right. So, because the last thing I wanted, because the other thing I was thinking about is that you probably have like all updated shit with the new computer, like Wi-Fi and fucking microphone and stuff. Yeah. So like the thing I was thinking, I'm trying to think of the play. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of the long game.
Yeah, you're trying to think of like what they're gonna do next. I know that MF Goon's out of jail and he's back online again.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a fucking nobody.
MF Goon died of AIDS. Like that's a fact. Like I have to see it to believe it.
I have no idea who these characters are.
Fuck that guy.
Even associates with him. He's a fucking dork.
Yeah, I know. That's why literally, like, as soon as I seen what that douchebag was saying, like, oh, go report.
Mike GG, who's really critical, who's very critical. Fuck you, Mike. Fuck you. You're just salty. You wish that you were these clown guys on the street. You'll never be able to get a clown mask and sit out there with a melancholy face. And just sit out there all day. Like, yeah, you're right. Well, that's
yes, observant.
Thank you to a CC, who I think is still pretty anonymous, right?
All right, so who's speaking here? Mary also says hacking is a buddy troll to Cyrax. So is this the person who's talking? Because I can't keep up with the Rax verse.
And thank you to a KG. You do good work on behalf of Gore World. Well, thank you very much. I enjoyed Gore World a lot. This Cyrax guy, it's just, let the buzzards have him. You know what I mean? Like, let the buzzards pick on his bones, like little scavenger rats, flying wing rats. The state of affairs in the Cyrax shit, it's terrible. But thank you very much, because this is, I don't know. I figured people would enjoy this. I'll let you know that I don't. Okay, I'll let you know that I definitely don't.
Here's a big games count. All I had to do was tell a couple of people, and they've already done reported it like 20 different times.
All right.
On top of me reporting it like 10 times, so it's like he's done.
Wow. Boy,
but
you've come a long way, boy. You're reporting stuff and getting it all done yourself and everything. But it's almost like you don't fucking
but
need
the
me.
shit that Marty's doing, man, what he's doing is beyond distasteful, man.
Like still, I thought he was on to like Foodie Beauty or something right now. I didn't even think he was fucking with you.
He ended up going after this one chick named Missy who was trying to actually reach out to me, but he ended up bullying her so fucking bad that she ended up deleting all her social media stuff.
How did you get in contact with Cyrax?
Oh, did you guys hear that? Yeah, like Cyrax has been in contact with Missy. Let's hear that again.
Going after this one chick named Missy who was trying to actually reach out to me, but he ended up bullying her so fucking bad that she ended up deleting all her social media stuff.
How did you get in contact with Cyrax? If she deleted all of her social media, how is she in communication with Chance? It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. This woman is such a fucking retard. She really is. Like, she thinks she's like a big brained chess player, but all of her moves are just flat out stupid. Like, I don't. The whole hospital trip, like texting me from your phone. I don't know if she conferred with us either before she's like, I want to talk with you and have a man-to-man conversation. And then she just sent it. It was like, well, Mr. Moo, this is the state of affairs. Now you have to talk to him. I'm like, well, what am I going to say? Like,
yikes.
Well,
she wears the pants. That's for sure.
I'm in the hospital, and I left my phone here. Like, so who did you go with? A friend. Oh, so like, what are you sick with? Just go with it. Yeah, just wing it. Yeah, just wing it.
Yeah, I didn't. I saw a little bit about her, but I don't really follow Marty anymore because we had a falling out. So
yeah, not only that, but I also come to find out that William Gloryhole did a FOIA request form for the fucking paper copies of the fucking court documents from my damn case.
Wow, really?
What's weird too is they seem to have forgot to omit the last four of his social in the paperwork. I don't know if that's an oversight, like negligence, or they just purposely did it. Like, he doesn't seem to be a very big hit.
He actually has
the judicial system over there.
Paper copy of the documents, which more than likely has all my private information on it.
I think they redact that, but I guess I can still see how you're freaked out about that. That's not really a good thing. What the fuck? So what I was trying to say, the reason I was concerned was because the fuck's I think.
So Maria, what's
because
going on?
I didn't want it to like activate the microphone or the camera or something like that, and like just have stuff like private stuff that you're trying to discuss with people or your lawyer or whatever. Like have them know what strategy you're going. So
like the shit these people are doing is beyond like. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to do whatever they can to.
You know what? Hang on. So let me do something that I'm actually interested in. I want to give a huge shout out to Yo Mama. I don't know if you know this. We made a song today. Yeah. This is the ultimate honor. Well, okay. Getting shouted out by French Fried Girl, right? That's an ultimate.
All right. Mary also says now that's something Girl should take note of. MBM can use for you.
Honor, but he made a song, one, which I'm really honored to be a part of. And you know what? Like, I'm not taking the sides between their feud. I like both of them. I think they're both great at what they do. But quickly, I should have got a timestamp where I was.
Had such a big.
Yikes. Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna go through that. What else was there? Was there much else to be had? I mean, there was quite a bit of talking about certain things. Let's go back a little bit. All right, give me a second. I think right here.
Trying to get the drum, and it's like, dude, we paid for this.
Wait a second. They're calling the lawyer.
Yeah, they've been apparently. I actually just made an appointment through his secretary yesterday. That way we can go up there and talk about what these people are doing and stuff. I go up there, I think next Tuesday or whatever, to talk about what's going on.
All right.
And
listen? I need to Well, I don't need to do anything. It seems like you've got things under control.
I think it's
But
from
as far
Torrid.
as like these people, like what gets me is how the fuck were they able to fucking find him out so fast when I never even told anybody what his name was?
I'll tell you why. Because it's standard practice when you switch lawyers. The lawyer has to file what's called a notice of appearance with a court. So he just files. Again, he restates your plea, which is a plea of innocent. Just so you know, I don't know if you because remember last time we talked, you didn't even know that you had pleaded innocent.
Yeah, and like I said, like I hadn't pled anything and whatnot.
Yep.
But when I did talk to him, he did say that there was no chance of this going to court, and more than likely because the guy is.
Who's talking right now? That's Cyrax talking right now, Maria. All right, I don't know who the hell this troll is. Like trolls, sometimes some trolls are just not even doing true trolling. They're just really annoying.
At least 95 to 99.
Mike GG, you're the biggest mighty supporter. Thank you very much. Well, I forgot the flip flopping. Thank you very much.
Percent not going to show. More than likely, the charges are just going to get dropped, and we'll just end up walking out of there.
Okay. All right. So are you feel because yesterday, like I sensed that the thing yesterday was more of a YouTube thing, not a court thing. So
yeah, it's more of a thing of like
who's sending you all these pictures? Who's
what
sending?
I'm trying to do is I'm trying to reach out to somebody who will like actually, go like somebody that will actually take the time and and actually look at the freaking evidence and like make the court see that like, hey, this isn't just this thing that just randomly happened. This shit was caused by over time of all these people doing all this shit. And I actually sat down with my buddy Sonder and the guy that he got as a lawyer. He actually knows the guy personally, so he's got him on Facebook.
Does anybody know when Cyrax has his next court date? Mariel Soul, do you know? If you do, please tell me in the chat because I haven't been keeping up.
And me and him and the dude all sat down and started talking. And I was showing the dude everything that's going on. And his exact words, why the fuck has the Akron PD not stepped up and done something already? And why did they label you as a 43? Why did they do this to your moms? Like, those guys, like, even he said this.
Why did they label him a 43? Like, AKA, for those who don't know, like a mentally insane person, like somebody who is a mental case.
Oh, his next court date is August 30th. Thank you, Observant. Really appreciate you.
Like, everything you do is indicative of somebody who has serious mental issues. How do you not understand that?
The same thing you did. The laws here in Ohio are so freaking screwed up that, like, how is there not been a change to the system already? Like, there should have been some sort of change a long time ago.
Yeah, it is. It's a weird interpretation of like what happens and stuff like that. So I don't know.
What's funny is when he took a look, that I did show him the video of when I swung the bat at the dude. Even he said,
Thank you, Observant.
You were on your property. When he caught that back, he drug you up. So why the fuck were they arresting you?
Yeah,
Clearly you were on your property. So how were you in the wrong?
Yeah.
It's like,
thank you to Benito Mussolini. Thank you very, 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 very much.
All I can say is rather telling when your own grandma won't let your dog stay in your room because you might have sex with your dog. As Mariel Soul had said, the dog Rax has now is Rugrat. He was a plump pup, but now he's really skinny. Sally also won't allow Rugrat into Rax's room. That is some sick-ish. Your dog can't be in the room with you because you're getting sexual gratification from doing shit to a dog? What a sick mofo. That is disgusting.
I don't know, man. That's the fucking cops here. And he said the same thing that I think everybody else was thinking, is that those cops were just looking for a reason to arrest me, and they decided to use that as their reason.
Yeah, I think
observing.
I think that there's exacerbation comes from the number of calls. I don't think they get that it's not always you and your fault. You know what I'm saying? I think they just pin it, on you and stuff. Plus, I mean, let's face it. I mean, cops have attitudes about shit and stuff. You know what I mean? So,
Oh, dude, these cops here, they fucking. I won't say all of them. Like I said, there's like one or two that I'm okay with, but the
Wait a
rest of them,
second.
they can't.
So the masked dude's gonna have to show up to court without a mask, or the charge will be dropped 100%. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. I think like there's a ton of evidence, and it's not required. I don't think.
Fucking stand my ass, especially after I called them out a couple times for not doing their job like they should have done.
yeah. Yeah, there's
whenever,
one that
whenever
seems he's got
Marty
a hard on
assaulted
for
me,
you.
he was like, he should have, his exact words, he
Correct.
should have been arrested for that.
Correct.
And two, why the hell did those officers not take that bullet out of that fucking mattress and do a follow up and try to get the person?
Yeah,
Something's not
man.
right.
right. This is your new guy, right?
All right, so if you don't know what's happening, allegedly, supposedly, Cyrax's place got shot up. Should I even play that clip? I guess I could play the clip. I gotta go to the correct time point though, like when he was just talking a whole lot of smack, and then he just freaks out because he's talking smack, and then he freaks out because he's like, "Oh shit, what the hell was that?" Yeah. I should play it. Okay, so let's play the whole Rax's house got shut up type of thing. It ain't exactly how you might think it went, but we'll play it just so that everybody's on the same page. The whole dog thing, extremely disturbing. I don't know what else to say about that, but the Rax verse is dark.
Yeah. See, the bullet, it comes through the window, through the mattress, and by then, its force has been reduced so greatly that it just kind of gets caught up in the blanket and maybe even disintegrates.
When I never even met
He totally just freaked out.
Back and to the left. Back and
All right, so that is exactly what they were talking about. That's when his house allegedly, supposedly got shot up. Okay, well, you seen it, so that's the context. That's what they're talking about. Yeah, the animal stuff really gets to me. I can't be listening to people talking about doing shit to animals. That's just gross. That's sick.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna find the
We already had an incident of that in the community not too long ago, a couple months back, when somebody admitted to watching that sort of stuff. I it's too much. Maria, I have no idea. If anybody can tell me what happened with the whole Rax's house got shut up type of thing, if anybody's more into the Rax verse, I can't keep up.
Cyrax ice bullet video.
Oh, really observant.
Cyrax is convinced. Cyrax bullet. Let's see. Oh man. See here. Oh, 30-minute video. All right, hopefully it's soon in this one, but let's see.
Facts.
Okay, here we go. So, those of you who are unacclimated with Cyrax, he is convinced that somebody, an Israeli Mossad sniper, tried to shoot at him through a window. Somebody had made, at least that's the claim.
All right, yeah, that is the claim. All right, Mary also says, remember that Cyrax has absolutely convinced himself that was a gunshot. It's clearly just a rat trap. His home was never shot at. Right, exactly. Jay Jones says, does Cyrax even have a dog? I'm curious as to how these allegations came to be. Does anybody know about the whole dog grape situation, how it came to be? Because Mary also says that he does have a dog, right? It's Rugrats the dog. Like once again, don't know anything that much about the Rax first to that level. So, as Mary also had said, the dog Rax has now is called Rugrat. but Rugrat is not allowed in Rax's room for obvious reasons because of the whole grapey situation with dogs. All right. I mean, what else can we get from this? I mean, maybe something will happen tonight. It's a Thursday, right? It's a Thursday. People, hopefully you're enjoying your Thursdays. Tomorrow's Friday, and we'll hear more. Jay Jones says, I first heard Marty talking about it. I'm not big in his community, but he didn't seem to know for sure either. Yeah, I don't even know about the whole dog grapey stuff. Yeah, exactly, Miss Ella. Did Cyrax admit to any of it? I don't know to that extent. I'm gonna have to find out and get back to you guys. They said it was Bandit. Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to look into this. But people, I think I might bid you adieu right now, and I'll be back in an hour and 45 because I gotta make a stream for that time. People, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We went from Foodie Beauty to Rax. Who would have thought that would have happened? Jellybean says his mom talked about it. Okay, if people want to send me some clips on this and whatnot, then that would be great. Yes, man. See you at 8 p.m. EST. I will be around because we got to go over a certain CP folder incident and put things together. But I will get more info. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's happening not only in my life but online, and I gotta collate and compile a few things. So thank you, people. Smash the like button. I will see all you lovely people in now an hour and 20 minutes. So see you then.